Well, you better launch it, or? I mean, you're just gonna spin.
Yeah, launch it.
This dude is wild. What's going on, guys? So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that the Supra is sold. I'm not gonna go into a whole bunch of details. Kenneth's here. We're about to take his Miata to Troy's, and we'll get to that in just a second. But as far as the Supra being sold, it really wasn't something I could drive a whole lot. It was, you know, there's a lot of different reasons. Everything in that car was super expensive. The car gets rear-ended. I mean, I went through this whole video already once before. I mean, I told you everything, you know. You know, we can't drag race the car. I contemplated putting an auto in it, switching to a 9-inch rear end, doing all these different things, spending a ton of money just so I could drag race the car. In the end, it just didn't make sense. I've wanted a GTR for a really long time. So I'm gonna start to take a look at those. There's a couple other cars. What are the other cars, Kenneth? GTR.
GTR. I don't remember.
Audi RS3.
Oh yeah, the Audi RS3.
Porsche 911.
Porsche 911.
Or an M4.
Or M4.
But if anybody else has any suggestions about anything that's auto, something fast and auto. Also, the Supra wasn't something I could just hop into any day and not worry about the weather and just kind of go to work or whatever in it. A GTR, an M4, anything like that, we'll be able to just hop in and just go straight wherever. I mean, it was, yeah, it wasn't anything. So other than my own happiness, I wanted to get rid of it because I wanted to start fresh and just get into something else. Do you approve?
I approve.
Do you approve? Okay.
What makes you happy?
Thank you, Kenneth. A lot of people said that on Instagram. But the other thing is, I know a ton of you guys are going to unsubscribe, and that's perfectly fine with me. I'll tell you, I do not care. I lost 300 people on Instagram when I sold the... Seriously, every time I refreshed, it dropped by 100.
I know.
It was crazy, and I gained 300 more back since then. But let's talk about the future. So either a GTR, Porsche 911, M4, RS3, something like that. But in the meantime...
What about that Infiniti?
The Q60 is nice. Yeah, I'm really just not sure. Yeah, and I want to really take my time. I also save a lot of money selling the Supra. I do have the GTI, so if I trade this in towards one of those cars, then I can save the payment on that car, and I don't know, it's a whole bunch of different things. So, because I won't need that car if I get a normal, I mean, because whatever I get is going to be just full bolt-ons, take it to the track, you know, run a 9, drive home, don't worry about anything, and that's the plan. But in the meantime, we're going to go full send on the Miata. Built motor, 6-speed trans, we're going to do a fuel cell in the back, we're going to update the front with some bars, we're going to get rid of all this. Get rid of all this, put tubing there. I think we're gonna cut this and do Lexan there and make about 400 and take this thing to the track. So that's kind of the update on where the channel is going. So if you love the Miata, stay tuned because we're gonna have tons and tons and tons of Miata stuff. Our goal for this thing is to like try to run a 10, which I think, oh, we're gonna run a 10.
Oh, that's easy.
With 400 and some good tires in the back, we're gonna run a 10. But today, we're gonna head to Trilogy because Kenneth is finally ready. I'm proud of you to drop this thing off for Turbo Kit. We'll look at all the stuff when we get to Troy's. I'll show you guys something funny. So when Kenneth bought this car, it was a perfectly good, super clean Miata. Kenneth decides that he needs a new radiator. So calls us up and says, hey, the radiator doesn't fit with the intake. Now the car doesn't run, it stalls. So it died about 3 times on its way over here. So I have to show you what this man did. This is the best intake I've ever seen in my life. No, first of all, let's take a look at the gold filter, eBay.
Hey, that's from the turbo.
Then holding the filter to the map is duct tape.
It made it.
Duct tape.
Okay.
What is this? Is this like
All right, so the reason
air
why...
conditioning?
Yes, this is AC.
Notice the no hose clamps there. Those are not needed.
It's fine. It's snug. It's not going anywhere.
I think this setup is why it probably has idling issues.
No, it's fine.
So what we're gonna do is what Kenneth's built here, we're gonna put it on the dyno and just do a base pull, all 80 horsepower.
80? You're being that optimistic?
It might make 80, yeah. But I wanna capture Troy's first moment when he sees this.
This is gonna be great.
Troy, can you come look at this real quick? I just wanna see your reaction when you see this. Now listen, backstory. he bought this car. It was perfect, okay? The car was perfect. He put in a new radiator, right? Then after he put in the radiator, he says, hey, the car doesn't idle right because the intake doesn't fit. Okay. Come look at the intake. And it died 3 times on the way over here. Start with the filter.
Oh.
Do you think there's a reason it may have died on the way over here and has idling issues?
Yo.
Now keep in mind, that intake he had on the car was a Jackson Racing intake. Really nice Jackson Racing intake.
Is the car supercharged?
No.
Yeah, cause
could be a problem, right?
yeah, this is definitely. Yo, what is this? Yo, I don't have to turbo with this.
No. You can do whatever you want. We're gonna let you do your thing. We're gonna let you do your thing. All right. So what's your guess for the dyno with that intake setup?
Yeah, oh
80 horsepower?
No, I changed my mind now.
No, we're putting it on the dyno. We're doing it. 80 horsepower?
No, we can't.
It'll dyno. No, it'll go. It'll dyno. 80? What's everybody's guess? I'm gonna go with 73. 63. I'm going 73.
I'm saying 50.
Fifth?
I'm just kidding. You know what? I think it won't go past 5 grand. It'll choke.
No, it will.
No, it will. I did it on the way here.
Homemade intake with duct tape, red line. All right, so this is gonna be the best part of the whole build, is Troy having to fit in this thing.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, you good.
This is great.
Take the steering wheel off?
Yeah, he did.
All right,
This
it'll
is
be
not
easier.
good. This is not good. Yo, bro.
You get in my Miata though, right?
This is not good.
You get in my Miata though.
No.
You can't even put the steering wheel on, can you?
Nope.
Yo, this is not good. What is wrong with this seat?
It don't
Other
move.
side.
What do you mean?
Does it slide back?
It has a slider on it.
Oh, it is on sliders?
I just don't know how far back it can go.
This is
Might be
it.
all the way back.
That's it.
Okay,
That's
you
it.
know what? This is it.
Are you good?
Yeah.
In there like somewhere? Yeah.
Can we shut the door?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Ah, man.
What is it that time?
117.
That's good.
It seems high. It seems high.
It would be low. This is a Mustang Dyno.
All right, Troy's about to give us the rundown.
Okay, so don't pay attention to this. That was a car yesterday.
Okay.
But both runs 116, 117. Air fuel ratio. This is stock ECU, right?
Yeah.
Did you convert it?
No, it has
with
Mega
the
Sport
motor?
on it, right?
No.
Oh, stock ECU. Sorry.
Stock everything.
So, you know, it started out in the 15s. Then it came down 13s.
At wide open, what is it?
12s, 13, 13.2, 13.3, came up to 13.8, 8, then comes all the way back down to 12.6, 12.4, 12.0, 11.9. We could actually make more power.
But that's not bad for an NA car, though.
13.1, this car would have made like 121.
Yeah, that's not bad for an NA car. So,
Yeah, it's
because like
really
on
rich.
boost, it should be like 11.7.
And this thing is at 11.6 natural.
Right.
You got a pump in this.
No. No, anything.
That's good. We can do
That's
one
good.
more. One more.
Sure. All right, so a little educational test. We're gonna pull the filter off and just see if it makes more power with no filter. Just a little educational
Come and pull the
test.
dust here.
Just rip it off. Look. You don't even have to do that. There you go.
Oh, quick release. All right.
Not in here.
No, it's good.
All right, let's hear the beat up.
Oh yeah, the flappy. You're sucking in the air now? Yeah. It'll make like 120 now. I said 120 without the filter. 119.8. All right. So we're gonna stop there, and we'll pull out all the parts, see what he's got, and then we'll start the turbo build. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just break down everything we got for this whole build. So you got the Mega Squirt. turbo, all the piping. We talked about the wastegate, the blow-off valve's in there, the return is in there.
Boost control.
The feed is there. That's the boost control. It's the same that's on my car. So he's already got the gauges inside the pod. Oh yeah, the clutch is there.
Whoa. Turn it up.
Sandwich plate, manifold, intercoolers in here. That's the IAT sensor.
It's all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Damn.
Identical to my car.
All this stuff.
Should be easy, right?
I need them to just get in there.
Easy. You have it done like
Not
tomorrow?
Easy. What is he talking about?
We'll pick it up tomorrow.
You know
We'll pick it up on Monday. All right, guys, again, this is Trilogy Performance. Hit up Troy. He'll literally work on pretty much anything. What won't you work on? It don't matter?
You know what? I don't like doing Maseratis.
Okay.
I don't like doing Peugeots, Citroen. You know, these are hard names.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna bring you, Bugatti. But if they do, hey, they got money. So, anyways, we're gonna come back during the week once he starts just to get an update on the build. And then hopefully, everything's smooth and make about 230. That's about the limit-ish. Yeah, 230-ish.